Hi, or in this case, hola, I'm Olivia, and this is everything I ate as a vegan during 2 weeks in Bogotá, Colombia. I was on an exchange or intercambio with my university in Univeridad del Rosario, and yeah, this is all of the stuff that I ate. So after arriving in Colombia, we went to our hotel and had food waiting for us. This was a vegetarian bowl with a natural lemonade. This is my first breakfast. I got to try pitaya, guava, mango, papaya, watermelon, strawberries, and some juice. And then I tried salpicon, which is like a fruit dessert for the first time, and agua panela caliente, which is like this sugarcane drink that's hot. This was really exciting because it was vegan. Then I had lunch in the university cafeteria. There was lasagna, rice, veggies, this soup and a drink, and there was this little wafer biscuit that was also vegan. That was nice. In the afternoon we went to a market and I tried raw panela, which is like the sugarcane stuff, and we tried lots of different fruits.
Really sweet. It's really sweet. It's really sweet. Oh, that's sour?
This drink, Colombiana, tasted exactly like iron brew. Like, Scottish people stay mad because they stole this from you. Then, first empanadas in Colombia, really good. And for dinner, I had the driest lentil burgers ever and a natural lemonade, which is so sour, and Colombians drink a lot of fruit juice. Oddly, at breakfast this morning they had popcorn. How exciting! And then I had toast with compote, a fruit salad and some juice, and I tried bocadillo for the first time, which is guava paste.
Mention ingredients.
Go for it. What do you feel? How was that?
Cafeteria lunch again, rice and beans, crisps, melon, guayaba juice, and then we made a fruit salad in class. And we got taught how to eat a banana. You squish it. And then this was called vegetable wok. Found that so funny, and I tried lulo juice, which I didn't like. Fruit salad for breakfast, making sure I get some pitaya, which is like dragon fruit. That was one of my favourites, and mangostino that I got from the market. I'd never even heard of these. So good. Then I tried a vegan oblea, which it normally has arequipe, which is like caramel, but this just had jam.
They're very original.
So we went up the mountain to Monserrate, and I had cocoa tea, which is supposed to help with altitude sickness, and it's made out of the same leaves as cocaine is, but it just tastes like tea, to be honest. Then I had some amazing empanadas, and this sauce was like peanut butter, satay kind of vibes. And then I tried pink banana. I also didn't know this existed, and more cocoa tea. Yeah, look. For dinner I had a veggie burger, which was amazing, in this club where the waiters danced, like insane. Starting the day strong with a fruit salad and some fruit juice. Today was a Sunday, so I was on a mission to try as many foods as possible because they had markets. Starting with these plantain chips. They didn't taste of anything. A little bit of salt or sugar, they would have been amazing. Then my favourite, mango con limón y sal. Got to have this as many times as possible. And then this sugarcane juice that they made right there in the street. If you go to Bogotá, trust me, you have to go to this market. It was such a vibe, and there were lots of families eating there too. I I got a vegan bandeja paisa, which is the beans and plátanos, and then ayako, which is like a potato soup with corn, and they serve it with rice, patacón, which is mashed plantain, and avocado. Then I had vegetable wok and jugo de mora, which is blackberry juice. Fruit salad and some orange juice for breakfast. Like, honestly, I was not feeling full these mornings, but for lunch I had this like potato and leek soup vibe, load of carbs, salad and veggies, and a little wafer. Then I got some orange juice right outside of the front of the university. Then I went to this vegan bakery in La Candelaria, which is like the hostel, like gentrified part. Look at this pie and these cinnamon rolls. And the woman was so nice. Like, she could tell I was learning Spanish and she was being really kind to me. Then for dinner I had a vegetable bowl with jugo de naranja, orange juice. This day I finally realised I could go to the shop and buy some almond milk and cereals. I wasn't hungry and I had a fruit salad too. Then I tried this lollipop, maracuya or passion fruit flavour, and it had bubblegum inside. Like, I kept on buying these for the rest of the trip. So we had a bougie lunch in the university, 3 courses. This was a starter, some salad with caramelised onion. And then I got this plantain full of vegetables. I mean, it looked amazing, but I was lacking in the carbs. I was very hungry after this. But this little dessert with jelly and compote was really nice. And for dinner, I had this sandwich, but it had cheese on, so I had to like scrape it off. And it came with crisps and strawberry juice, and the juice was amazing. This was a bank holiday in Colombia, so starting the day out with fruit salad, cereal, guayaba juice, and then I got a bandeja paisa. This doesn't look good, but it was tasty. Beans, rice, and plátanos. And then I went to this bakery and got a cake. The one on the left has passion fruit inside, and the one on the right was just vanilla. Then I got my first ever Rappi order. This is their Uber Eats, and I got this burrito with tortilla chips, guac, and then they had this iced tea called Mr. Tea, and I found it funny, and it also tasted really good. For breakfast, I had the classic fruit salad and a bowl of cornflakes with some soya milk and a little bit of juice. Okay, Colombian lunches. Looking at this, I wish I could eat this every day. Chickpeas, rice, veggies, salad, vegetable soup, and some juice. Like, it's just so good. And then I had my favorite bocadillo, which I was eating so much of this. It's definitely not good. It's got a load of sugar in. Then I had this hot chocolate, which was made out of like cocoa milk. It was so creamy, and I didn't even know that that was a thing. Really good. And then I ate the vegetarian bowl with a natural lemonade, and it was at this point that I realised it had cheese on, so I stopped eating this. Oof, okay, this morning there were so many vegan options at the buffet and I went crazy. Like, I struggled to eat this, but believe me, I did. I had Fruit Loops with soy milk, pineapple, potatoes, which were there for some reason, arepa, and then pitaya and banana. I was actually in heaven. For lunch, I had the best bandeja paisa I had in 6 weeks in Colombia. And I even went to Medellin, like, please, they had vegan chicharron. I was so happy. This was amazing. And then for dessert, I had this thing, and it tasted like treacle. I have no idea what this fruit is. Also, I spilled this on someone, so I'm really sorry, Natalia. Again, I felt terrible after doing that. Then I had this pasta thing and blackberry juice. Okay, holiday break. I went to Isla de San Andres, which is a Caribbean island, and this was really hard to eat vegan, so please watch as I suffer. Breakfast on the beach. So all the people I went with, we got this big fruit platter, and nobody liked papaya, so I could eat all of the papaya on my own. I was so happy about that. Coconut water because holiday vibes. Then some salpicon, which my friend scared me. He was like, we shouldn't drink this water, we'll get ill, so I didn't even eat that. Couldn't find any food, so the classic vegan staple of fries for a meal. And then I had arroz de coco, which, look how sad that looks, but like it tasted fine. And then we managed to find Lebanese food. This guy was really selling it to us, and it was actually very good. Mango con limón y sal en la playa. Sorry, who do I even think I am? Mango on the beach for breakfast. Then we went to this seafood restaurant, which, how shocking that a seafood restaurant would have vegan food. This was like fried rice, and then I had some fries on the side. I was so happy that I had such a large quantity of food because I was kind of hungry. Then I got these guac fries, but they put sour cream on, but I just felt really bad. Like, I didn't want to ask them to take it off, so I ate around it. And then I tried this juice, which I thought looked good, but it was not nice. Okay, so we are back in Bogotá. You can tell from that hotel placemat. Fruit Loops, some salad, and I was sick of juice, so I was just drinking water at this point. And when we went to the university, they were giving out free pieces of fruit. How cute is that? Then we had a bougie lunch again, 3 courses. The starter was pineapple, and then they brought out this main, and it turned out that that little lasagna thing wasn't vegan. So I had to dash off before we went on this trip, and I got some empanadas from the shop. Can't go wrong. I mean, you're in Colombia, you got to eat some empanadas. Then we did coffee tasting. I don't even like coffee, but this was obviously really interesting to be a part of. Then I tried chicha, which is like alcohol. Yeah, I don't really drink, but I just wanted to try it because I was there. And then I got Indian food, chickpea curry, chapati, rice. This day I found out I had the spicy cough. I hope you know what that means. So I got these empanadas and this pastry, and then I tried tamale for the first time. This was actually so good and filling. Like, it was full of like potato-y stuff, carrots, like really starchy, really filling, really healthy. Then I had lunch delivered to me, vegan, lentils, some vegetables, salad, plátanos, and then it also came with a soup. Like, when you're ill, that's all you need in life. Here begins my love affair with ordering food from Rappi. So I got these little tacos, some rice, some beans, and I had this smoothie that was like banana and chocolate, but it tasted like protein powder, so it was horrible. And my teacher gave me these cereal bars. Hotel breakfast delivery edition. So a piece of toast, some hot tea, and a fruit salad. For lunch, I had that delivered too. Soup, rice, vegetables, all the healthy things you need. For dinner, I ordered this vegan burger and fries. This was so good. Like, food is the only thing to look forward to when you're ill, I feel like. Then I had this tea, Hatsu. I saw this everywhere, but it was really expensive, and this was the only time I tried it, and it was nice. Then a peanut butter and chocolate brownie. Please, I've just had a delivery. Lemon chips. I think this is like plantain chips. Grapes. And bocadillo. Love it. Hotel breakfast vibes again, this time with some arepas, fruit salad, and then those little orange things were so sour. And I ate these snacks in the morning because I was watching a film. And for lunch, chickpeas, rice, veggies, salad, soup. Like, I need a Colombian lunch every day. That is so good. And for dinner, I had these vegan tortilla chips, which weren't that good, and empanadas. This morning I had some toast, some fruit and tea, and this was the day that everyone else on the trip was leaving and I was staying behind. So my friend came and gave me these drinks that he wasn't gonna drink before he left, and because I was just trapped in my room, I ate a bowl of cereal for my lunch because nobody could bring me stuff. And for dinner I ordered the Rappi thing, which was like a burrito, tortilla chips, and iced tea. Fresh home, straight out of the slammer. Okay, so this was my first breakfast. Fruit, tea, juice, toast, everything. Then I went back to the place where I had ayako. Just letting you know, that little plastic tub on the left-hand side has capers. I think they're called capers, and it makes it really salty. Then I went to Loto Azul. I can't believe I only went here on my last day in Bogotá. You get this soup, rice, beans, and like a little cake, and it was really affordable. And you get a drink too. And then I got this cake. Oh, look how good that looks. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing what I ate during my 2 weeks in Bogotá. And I'm going to be posting a video of everything I ate as a vegan, traveling throughout Colombia for 1 month. So keep your eyes peeled. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.